Okay, 1976 International Scout. We found it down in Oakdale. It is less than 50,000 miles on the body and everything. The motor was rebuilt last year, 2015. I do have receipts for that. I'll just kind of go through this, let you see it, makes it easy. Tires, obviously, still good. It's got 33s on it. We did, we'll just walk the body and let you see the only rust or anything areas that I can find. I searched through the body, found no rust. It's got some stuff over the years, like obviously the paint's starting to fail a little bit here or there. But here was my rust spot, right there, little bubble. And right there, a little bubble. But that's it on the vehicle. That's surface rust. I like to get that out in the open as well. So that's all surface rust. Here's a little discoloration. We just use the original paint just starting to flake off. All the blinkers, windshield wipers, lights, all that stuff works. No issues. So body's nice and straight. No Bondo. No wrecks. We've really babied the heck out of the thing. Done a lot of work to it. So I'll just start up front, I guess. Suspension, I wanted to lift it just enough to give it some clearance to use on, you know, logging roads or go have fun or what have you, but I did not want to lift. That is ridiculous. So what we had done was, crawl down here. We got the proper leaf springs. Just bigger leaf springs. We measured it all out. Bigger leaf springs went in. We re-welded the gussets, as you can tell right there, so that they kind of had their own. We wanted them to be strong. Steering suspension was put in play. New shocks that were remeasured at the time. That was 2000 into 13, early 14, I believe. Power bar, obviously. So we went through, and there's the motor, underside of the motor, obviously painted, and the pan and everything. So that's all done too. So brakes. Brakes have been done. They're good. I need to get up under there and maybe clean it, but especially if I'm going to sell it. But 304 automatic. Runs really strong. Let me get to my hood over here. Runs really strong. Kind of go through what we did on that. Motor was yanked last year with receipts and painted, obviously, international red, which unfortunately is kind of heated up to an international orange. Howell fuel injection kit has been installed. Computer is hidden behind the glove box. New brake parts. Obviously all my hoses and belts are always brand new. This radiator doesn't leak. There's no issues with it at all, but I had a chance to get a nice radiator, custom made aluminum racing radiator for 4-wheel drives. So that's still in the box, and that radiator can go to whoever buys it. They can have that as well. Right now it's no issues, doesn't leak. It's got all the new thermostat stuff. Only thing that has bothered me is that we replaced the brake booster and the master cylinder with new old stock from International dealer, and they were black and gray and beautiful, and within like 2 weeks they basically rusted. Now they're not rusted through or anything, but just the finish, so it's kind of bothers me. I might yank those out and throw some paint on them just to clean them up. Ignition has been changed out so that it's more reliable. It's kind of like a hybrid between electronic ignition, and obviously it's got the super stack. It's a performance coil. Runs really good, timed really nice, passes emissions with no issue. Alternator strong. Battery's about 2 years old, so I just don't drive this enough, and it's parked inside my shop. So I've just left it out for about a week. It's not raining or anything, so when I drive it in the spring and summer, you know, I just park it and out here on my property. Okay, so inside, nice steel doors, they shut properly. Bad thing, previous owner decided 6x9s, and this would have been a positive thing. I can get these though from Super Scout Specialists up in Oregon, the pad, and that'll just click right in place, and that'll cover that, and they're about 60 a door, and I've considered it, but I kind of have to pick and choose. There's some bark down there. We took it out on a logging road the other night. I kind of have to pick and choose what I want to do. Seats are original. I just got to dust them off. That's the only rips right there. I usually have a towel there, but I took it out because I wanted you guys to see it. Seats are actually original from '76, in really good shape. All the seats are mounted properly. No issues with that. They shut and everything just the way they should. Nice. Everything. Change the steering wheel out, because if you know anything about Scouts, you know that the steering wheel is about the size of a school bus. I do have the roll bar. It mounts right here, and where that orange is at, which was my lunch. So I do have the roll bar, and as you can see through it, I took it out to look at it too to make sure no rust, zero rust. That was very important because I'm thinking about rhino lining the inside of it. So that was the idea, was to take it all out and kind of take a look. So I put a tack in for myself, and then I went ahead and put these gauges because I want to know what my temperature is. I want to know what my oil pressure is as well, because the original gauges on the Scouts were not exactly known to be accurate, and I just really want to know. I do not want to blow my truck up, so I always kind of keep an eye on that stuff too, and just kind of make sure. So if I was still gonna keep it, I would deal with some of the, I mean, this is not bad. I would probably just have a new seat or get a seat cover or something, throw a quick clean on the seats and be good. But if I was gonna keep it, I would probably powder coat or rhino line the inside of it. But that is what it is. And then the exhaust. Exhaust is good. There's no issues with it. It's not overly loud or anything. But the situation with the exhaust was just that. I mean, it kind of dumps out right by the rear diff, and it sounds like an 18-year-old kid. Nothing wrong with 18-year-old kids, but I really kind of wanted to have a really nice dual exhaust. So that was, I think I had it priced around $1,100, but I'm 16 grand into this truck at this point. So, you know, if I keep it, I'll do the exhaust and then be running. So the exhaust is the one thing. Not bad, not illegal or anything, just kind of loud for my taste. Top, I do not have a hard top, but I do have the soft top Safari for a Scout 2. It is brand new in the box. It's $1,000 top. It's a heavy tan canvas, and it's got tinted windows, and it actually is the type that has the entire bikini all the way to the back. And so you can take off the sides, and the sides roll up this way. So the sides actually roll up this way, so they hang like a burrito on actually the length of the truck. It does have the tow package. So brand new soft top, untouched, not even taken out of the box, made for this truck. I was just gonna put it on this summer, but then I said, you know what, if I sell it, I want it to be brand new. And it just always, this truck always sits inside a garage anyway, so it's my summer truck. Definitely works in the winter, all the stuff works, but it just is what it is. So new exhaust would be the only thing that I would say that this truck really needs. And then it is a Scout, and it doesn't leak oil or smoke that much, if ever, but every once in a while, beginning of the season, I kind of go out and retighten everything just for myself, because it is an international tractor. So sometimes she shakes loose and you'll get a drop of oil, and then you'll get in there and tighten everything down again, and then it won't oil again until the next beginning of the season. Never notice any loss of oil, anything like that. She's a good runner, starts right up. Fuel injection is a Howell kit. That's what was put in it, is a Howell with a full computer, engine light. Let me see if I can find my keys. All right, come on, baby. I haven't started her in, I'm gonna put my camera down. I haven't started her in a couple days, 2 days, yesterday maybe? Yeah. That's the great thing about fuel injection. You don't have to mess with these old cars, man, that you just have to sit out there and fight and do whatever you can to get them to run. That's never any fun. I wanted it to be reliable, and I wanted it to fire up for my wife. If my wife wanted to drive it, or whomever, I didn't want to have to say, go outside, pull the choke, wait 10 minutes, shut the choke, pump it 3 times. I just want to be able to walk out, not even sit in it, just lean in, turn the key, and she starts. 304 is what's in it. She runs super strong. Love this truck. Fun as anything to drive. And so anyway, that's my Scout, and hopefully if you have any questions, let me know, and we'll go from there. I will be cleaning it up, and I will smog it as well. See what we sound like today.